So I'm not in the slightest a paranormal believer up until the last few days, and I'm not at all the type to make posts online, but I need more opinions about this. So I live with my mom and stepfather, and the other night he went out in the backyard. We live way out in the country to mess around with a laser he bought. He is the macho type, doesn't scare easily, and also doesn't believe in the paranormal. But last night he came running inside absolutely terrified. He said he was pointing the laser up to see how high it would go. Bad idea, ick. And he said he got an overwhelming feeling something was wrong. He came into our sunroom where our punching bag was swinging back and forth like it had been punched and was gaining momentum. He also told us that a speaker he had on the table fell off at about the same time. Now I did not witness this, but after hearing his story and seeing how rattled he was, I thought, yeah, that's weird, but I mean person light. Well, not much later we had all went to our rooms. After about 20 minutes we heard a really loud bang in the living. Like it sounded like the ceiling fell in. We all rushed out there to find absolutely nothing. Obviously, at this point we are like, okay, bleep is going on. After a little while of sitting in the living room confused, we let the dogs out and went back to our rooms. Maybe half an hour later I hear dog paws on the hardwood and figured we didn't close the back door all the way, and they opened the door and came in. Well, to my surprise the door was indeed closed and the dogs still outside. At this point I think I'm going crazy. Nevertheless, I go back in my room when just minutes later my mom knocks on my door, clearly freaking out, asking if I heard a cat. Yeah, we don't own a cat. She claims it sounded like it was at her door. So now we are searching the entire house for what we hope is just an animal. We find nothing. After that quick burst of odd experiences, we didn't hear anything else for the rest of the night. The next morning we start hearing this chirp sound. It sounds like a dog toy. It happens randomly and from all over the house. In my research I found they could be a rodent or bird in the walls and figured there isn't much I can do about that. But then I heard the noise like it was right next to me on the couch. Definitely not from a wall or attic. This usually single squeak, sometimes it's two back to back, but different pitches has been going on since then. We have a rather large house and have heard it in bleep near every room. We have located every electronic even remotely close to where we are hearing the sounds and have confirmed it's not that. Does anyone have any explanations or similar experiences? Me and my family have been losing our minds trying to figure out what's going on.